Good evening, everyone.
Migdala.
Good evening, everyone. I trust everyone has had a wonderful Hanukkah, feeling the warmth of both the Hanukkah candles and friendship. Lighting candles for Hanukkah has always been amazing family time for me personally, but I wanted to go a little bit more into depth about the meaning of light. But don't worry, I won't keep it too long. Nothing over 45 minutes. So can anybody answer for me? Who is responsible for lighting the lights? Anyone?
Choose.
Hashem's a good one. Random is good. It's a good answer. But I'm going to ask again, who lights the lights?
Choose.
Choose, that's a good start too. If you're having trouble answering this, it's because I never specified which lights. Tonight, I want to discuss the role of light in Shabbos and Hanukkah candles, so we can remember to nurture our own inner lights and shine as a Kiddush Hashem. We all know the tranquility that Shabbos elicits, but there's a lot more to Shabbos than just taking a day off, or a day on depending on how you look at it, and I want to examine light in our understanding of Shabbat. So we know that the world was created in 7 days. 6 days work, 1 day rest, starting with the words, "Let there be light." Upon further examination, we learn light is mentioned 5 times when light was created, each correlating to the 5 books of Moses. You can check out the weekly Midrash for more information. Isn't it ironic that the creation of the world and the start of Shabbos both begin with light? There's some food for thought, in addition to the food on your plates. More food for thought. Even Abraham and Sarah celebrated Shabbos. In Be'er Sheva and later Hebron, Abraham and Sarah served meals every week to guests. But what was so miraculous about this was that the lamp that Sarah lit every Friday for Shabbos in their tent burnt throughout the whole week. This miracle ceased once Sarah died, but quickly returned once Rivka came. It was a warmth and light emitted from Shabbos and Shalom Bayit that brought holiness down into the world. Rashi even goes on to say, family members would be in discomfort in the dark. People are likely to stumble and fall, a condition that undermines Shalom Bayit in the home. Yes, ladies, we are in charge of keeping the home tranquil for our families. And we have Hashem to thank us for giving us that gift to bring light into the world. And think of it, we recreate this holiness each week with the strike of a match. Keep that inner glow warm. As I stated before, the Parsha mentions light 5 times, correlating with the 5 books of Moses. Perhaps we can learn that it is the light of Torah that inspires us to be righteous, and we can bring about that righteousness by bringing light into the world. Now I want to discuss light for Hanukkah, but I may have to explain darkness first before we appreciate the light. In ancient times, Greece, which controlled much of the world, promoted Hellenistic culture. Hellenistic culture was defined by paganism. To the Greeks, this meant that nature determined man's affairs, and that falsely empowered man to try to figure out the whole world around him. As we know, that is left for Hashem. The worship of many gods intertwined with humans juxtaposed the oneness of Hashem. Greek culture also promoted unimaginable horrors, such as infanticide and hypersexuality between teachers and students. The spread of Greek culture was the spread of spiritual death, the antithesis of Torah and Hashem. While some Jews remained loyal to Judaism and Torah, some Jews embraced parts of Hellenism. However, in the year 199 BCE, the new ruler wanted all Jews to assimilate to Hellenistic culture. This included stopping the Bris Milah, Shabbat, celebrating Rosh Chodesh, and other kinds of horrible things. He made the study of Torah and practice of Judaism punishable by death. Oftentimes, things go from bad to worse before they get better. When Matisyahu's sister started acting in peculiar ways, she highlighted to her brothers how Greek culture demeaned a lot of Jewish morality. Defiance in order to honor Jewish women and morality was the catalyst for the revolts against the Greeks. The rest was organized by Matisyahu's son Judah and his fighting force, the Maccabees. The Maccabees drove the Greeks out of the temple and recaptured it. The hidden flask of oil left, found only by Mesiras Nefesh, which would have kept the candles burning for 1 day, lasted us for 8 days. Isn't it ironic that Hashem chose to light for 8 days? 8 is the number above physicality. We come for physicality to replace it with Torah. And that is exactly why we still light candles. To remember the miracles Hashem provides us. Hashem's light will always lead the way. Now, I want you to stop and picture a sunny day. Try to block out the image of me making shadow puppets. How does the shadow look against the floor? Your shadow, not my shadow puppets. Dark. The shadow contrasts a lot. Am I correct?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, picture a cloudy day where the sun is blocked out. How do the shadows look? It's a lot harder to distinguish the shadows from the ground. The Maccabees understood this lesson. We should learn from that we cannot let anything block the light from Torah. The radiance of Emes helps determine right and wrong in our daily lives. But the minute our light source gets blocked, right and wrong become blurry. We all face challenges with keeping our Judaism strong. Whether it's wanting to daven or having to face the growing anti-Semitism in the world, the same battles we fought then we are fighting now. But we must always be able to look at the light that people like Judah and the Maccabees exemplify. We need to continue to fight the good fight and shine on. Take a look at the world around you. Are we in times of darkness or light? Are we valuing the spiritual or the physical? Take a look at the world within you. Are you adding to the light? Take a look around the room. You are filled in this room with the highest caliber of people, Rebbitzins and students alike. It is first through internalizing Torah and the kindness of others that we can kindle our own inner lights. A famous psychiatrist, Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, even said it herself. People are like stained glass windows. They sparkle and shine when the sun is out, but when darkness sets in, their true beauty is revealed only if there is light from within. I hope you can each find the beauty within, from the love of Hashem, the study of Torah, and the cohesion of the Jewish people, so that we too can go out and fight as modern-day warriors to be that light into the nations. Thank you.